Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So last time we made our way through the Lost Bastille, slayed the ruined sentinels, and then took on Sinner's Raz and the Lost Sinner. And we kept Lucatelle alive somehow, even though she's incompetent as hell. Next up we're gonna... Wait a minute. Before we do that... Yeah, it's me. Let's very quickly buy some life gems, because we are pretty much out. And she should reward us.
Take these, if you want them.
Bingo! Thank you. Okay, stop with the creepy laughing now. And so yeah, we got the Coveted Silver Serpent Ring +1. Faith +1. So yeah, essentially, Silver Serpent Ring, we get more souls for killing shit. Yes, that includes bosses, so it's actually a very good ring to use if you can afford to do so, because over the course of the entire game, that's going to get you a shit ton more souls. And yeah, the +1 version is just a better version of the regular one. So yeah, I don't remember how many souls you have to spend at Malintia to get that as a reward. Pretty much every NPC in the game that sells anything will give you a reward after you've spent so many souls with them. I don't think it's many though, not usually anyway. Okay, let's very quickly speak to Benhart. What up?
Have you business with me?
I do.
The way under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
I love this dude's accents. And by the way, the fact that he said quite a pickle, I feel like that's a reference to Onion Bro.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
No, that's preposterous.
See that statue?
Okay, saying the same damn thing. Okay, so you can, as you might imagine, murder Benhart, and if you do, you're a monster. You're a monster! But we've all done it. And if you do, he drops the Blue Moon... What the hell, brain? Blue Moon Greatsword, I believe is what it's called. It's terrible. Looks cool, but it's an awful weapon. And look, it was a woman after all. And yes, you need a friggin' branch of yore to do this. And we have... I think we have some more left, I don't really know. Hi. Let's just skip the coughing, because it takes forever and it's kind of annoying.
I'm fine. No. I'm fine. Really, I am. My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh.
You're welcome, baby. Now reward me.
Oh. You're that traveller. I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy.
Who are you now?
So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
And what does she give us? A prism stone. How's that got anything to do with pyromancy? Plus, it's terrible. I don't get it.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags.
Yeah, you should.
I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life.
This is true.
But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything, whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Weird choice of dialogue there, because you don't put it on the ground. If you put it on the ground, she's not going to equip it. You have to select give equipment on her.
Safe.
Oh no, it's very strange. Okay, so when we pull this lever, all shit's going to break loose. This is why we have alluring skulls, because you can just chuck a bunch of skulls, and you don't have to fight these dudes. So that's what we're going to do. We're also going to kill them, because... You know, free souls, why the hell not? And we're going to be at a bonfire in maybe 20 seconds. So it's not like we need the spell usage. We can restore them if we really need to. Plus, it's just kind of fun dicking around. And these dudes really aren't that bad. I did, however, forget about the Basilisk body. Let's now gotta try and turn me to stone. I don't know if he can turn them to stone. I think Basilisk can turn NPCs to stone, because I'm sure I've heard of people having Navalan turned to stone by the Basilisk that can be released near him. So yeah, just bear that in mind. I don't think they're gonna help you against enemies, but they could probably repetrify her. And then I think she's just dead. I don't think we can use another branch or anything like that. I could be wrong. I've never had it happen. Anyway, and here I do believe is another Estus Flask shard. I don't know if there's anything else in the chest. I want to say no. Exactly. I remember something. Good work, brain. Now, we are not going to rest at this bonfire. The reason we're not going to do that is because if you do, all of the nutsack demons in the other room, as well as the Basilisk buddy, will respawn. And they will run out and they will gank you. We got no time for that shit. There's another bonfire like 10 feet away down here, because for some reason, certain parts of the game, they put bonfires everywhere. And I do mean freaking everywhere. So, you don't even need that bonfire. We lit it, just in case we want to teleport back there, but that's really the only use. You son of a bitch. I forgot about that guy. You're like, what the hell? Okay, everything just die. Now, I think this is a faded soul? Fading soul. Yeah, same damn thing. I think they're only worth 50 souls, so they're not even worth picking up, but for some reason, I always forget that that's a fading soul. I'm always like, is that the one that's a fading soul? So I pick it up to check, and yeah, it's a waste of freaking time. And got another Ferrous Lockstone. That, however, is another waste of time. And we are pretty much just going to run past these dudes, because we're right near the bonfire, and I'm lazy. And these nutsack demons are actually quite dangerous, and just generally annoying. I don't think they'll follow us in here, though I may be mistaken. So we're just going to sit down very quickly before they do that. Now, let's go back to Majula, hand over our Estus Flask shard, and yeah, it should be pretty much all we need to do there. But yeah, long story short, if you're having trouble with those dudes, Alluring Skulls are your best friend. However, it may seek list. Yes, we get the points. Seek the king, get souls. I get it. Okay. Right, let's go back here. Now, we are going to take on the Shaded Woods. Shaded Woods is... well, I guess the Shaded Woods is technically where we already were. It's a giant area, really, but the actual shaded part of the Shaded Woods, the misty parts, the foggy parts, is what we're going to run through now, and we are really going to run through here. I don't really want to dick around. If you go to the right, there's some good stuff. There's an upgraded clear bluestone ring, I think the +1 version. That's good. You know, we're a sorcerer, we might come back and get that later, but right now I'm not too concerned about that. There's also the old sun ring, which creates explosions randomly when you get hits. There's some good shit over there. But long story short, it's also kind of dangerous, and I'm lazy, so we might come back to that. But we also might not.
Leave me be.
Okay, as much as it pains me to do so, I am going to skip over most of this dude's dialogue.
I remember it. Okay, I don't.
Because he talks a lot. Like a lot.
You may.
Basically what he says is, he used to be a soldier, he got beheaded on a battlefield, he hasn't spoke to anyone in a long time, so he appreciates the fact that we're talking to him, and that his body is still alive, and it's gone rogue. So he wants us to kill his body for him if we see it. It's weird, but yeah. Once again, if you want to hear all the NPC dialogue and see me do pretty much comb like every inch of this game, the blind run is what you want to look at. But this is more of a walkthrough, plus I'm going to be more thorough when we get to New Game Plus, but for now, I don't want to spend forever in regular game. I want to get to New Game Plus quicker rather than later, so that's why we're not doing all of the optional stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to, you know, just do the bare minimum, because where's the fun in that? So I'm trying to do somewhere in the middle ground of between going quick and slow. I don't know. Either way, no matter what I do, it's probably going to piss someone off. So I do apologize if you really wanted to hear that guy's dialogue, but once again, if you want to hear it, it's all in the blind run. Okay, now, this next area, not my favorite, however, does have my favorite NPC in the entire goddamn game. If only really for the fact that the things that he tells you are probably the most interesting, in my opinion. Because he tells you, well, it's more like he hints at a lot of stuff about Seetha Scaleless and about him. And the fact that he might actually be a character from Dark Souls 1, and if he is, he's pretty much the only character making a return. Though, he's not really recognizable. I don't know if I showed this in the blind run, I did talk about it a lot. But yeah, this is definitely the most interesting character to me, so we're gonna listen to his dialogue. Because yeah, the lore behind this character is so damned interesting to me. It's another one of those things in Scholar of the First Sin that I really kind of hope they expand upon, though I don't know if they will. This guy gonna come at me? What the hell are you doing, bro? I want to kill you so I can kill the giant basilisk. And yeah, by the way, the giant basilisk. If you're gonna be meleeing that, you're probably gonna have a bad time, because that dude can do a sort of spin attack on you with his tail, wipe me out from full HP, and I had more HP than I have on this character. That dude hits like a truck. She had thighs like a truck. Baby, move your butts. Thighs like what? Something, do it again. Every time I say hits like a truck, I think of the freaking thong song. Thanks very much, Cisco. Though you were awesome in Wild Wild West. Because most people don't realize, Wild Wild West that's sung by Will Smith, Cisco does the backing vocals for that. The guy was like, we're going straight to the Wild Wild West, we're going straight. That's Cisco. And by the way, that guy always drops a petrified dragon bone. Petrified dragon bones are used to upgrade boss weapons, so they're very, very handy. Lots of boss weapons suck ass. However, there are some that are very good. So, you are go. Oh, hello, buddy. How's it going? Good. Yeah, backstab of justice. But yeah, you're gonna need a butt ton of dragon bones if you want to be upgrading a bunch of soul weapons, boss soul weapons. So yeah, I recommend you go kill that dude and get it. And we're cursed. That's annoying. Curse in this game is not like it was in the first game. In the first game, it's basically what Petrify is in this game. It turns you to stone, half your HP. It was a terrible time. In this, it's like dying once. So we lose like, what, 10% of our max HP? Maybe 5%, something like that? I can never remember. And there's our guy, and son of a bitch, I've just realized I don't have the ring to listen to him. God damn it. Well, we can afford it. And we can, we can teleport back to Majula, buy it quickly, come back here. But that's really annoying that I forgot that. Because I just fought my way to the dude. And now we can't even listen to him. God damn it, I suck. That's really annoying. So yeah, you need the Ring of Whispers, otherwise you can't understand this character. I completely forgot to go buy the Ring of Whispers. I think it costs 5,500 souls, so we can still afford it. But, yeah, that was, kind of an oversight by me. But look, how damn cool does he look? And he's not going to say a damn thing. It's weird, because when you speak to him, he mentions something about speaking a human tongue. And yet, how can he speak a human tongue? Because I can't understand him without a ring on that makes me understand animals. I'm freaking out. That's just one of those weird things about the dialogue that didn't really make much sense. Might have just been a mistranslation error. I have no idea. Anyway, so we need to go back to Majula, buy the Ring of Whispers, which is sold by Shalqua the Cat. I don't think we've spoken to Shalqua on camera yet. At least not in this playthrough. So let's go speak to her very quickly. Actually, a very interesting character. She's also the same voice actress who voices the cats, who voiced Karen, the Lord's Blade from Dark Souls 1.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say.
Wow, rude.
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself.
I will.
Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway?
I don't know.
Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Kinky. I bet the furries love this character. Okay, so let's buy the Ring of Whispers. I believe it's this blue one. Yeah, not quite 5.5, but close enough. And yes, she sells alluring skulls and bones. We're gonna buy some bones. Well, I guess we're gonna buy one.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you ever come back.
Why does everyone say that? Oh, by the way,
Oh, keep trying.
she can't be killed.
Oh, what now?
She does sound kind of pissed off when you hit her, though. I didn't realize she bled, which is really disgusting. So there you go. I believe that may be the only character in the entire game that you cannot kill. Kinda cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, can you even kill the Emerald Herald? But yes, you can, because I remember doing that, and that caused me a whole bunch of trouble. And by the way, just in case you do accidentally kill the Emerald Herald, because we've all done it. You know, we slip and she falls on our sword. If you kill her, you will still be able to level up and use her abilities. Eventually, and I do say eventually, a gravestone will appear, and you can pray to that gravestone. I think it costs 2k souls every time, and that allows you to talk to her and use her as like a normal NPC. Pretty much every useful NPC in the game works like that. a gravestone will eventually show up. For some reason, when I murdered her, her gravestone did not show up for like 10 hours or something. Like, I killed her right at the beginning of the game. I got right near the end. And eventually, by that point, her gravestone showed up. I don't know why it took so damn long. I don't know what the criteria is, but yeah, if it doesn't show up for a while, I'm sure it will show up eventually, so just bear that in mind. It's not like your game is broken. Well, it might be broken. Who freaking knows? But, yeah, eventually it should show up, though it may take freaking forever. So my advice, don't kill her. Don't be doing that shit. It's tempting, I know, but you just shouldn't do it. In my defense, I didn't mean to kill her. I was testing out my max hit and stuff, you know, as you do. I was using pyromancy, and upgraded my pyromancy flame. Oh, okay, this is, it's kind of bad. Okay, we're just gonna use the life gem and get the hell out of there. But yeah, I upgraded my pyromancy flame, so I was testing pyromancies on her, as you do. And unlike pretty much every other NPC, she doesn't get aggroed on you when you do so much damage. You can just kill her from start. Oh god, you can kill her from start to finish. She never attacks you. So I was attacking her, resting at the bonfire to restore her HP, because that works, and rinsing and repeating. Seemed like a good idea to me. But eventually, I attacked her so much that she kind of got aggroed on me, but she didn't attack me. So she stood there, she wouldn't speak to me, so I couldn't level up or anything like that. And I also couldn't rest at the bonfire because the game thought that I was being attacked. It sucked.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone.
Okay, now listen very carefully.
Are you not afraid of me? Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred.
He means Sith.
Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures.
Like the octopus heads.
Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably.
We've all been there, buddy.
Eventually, she came after me. And we have been locked in combat ever since.
Women, am I right?
We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Targ. That is all that I remember.
My name was Targ.
The past is my name was Targ.
See, you can take that two ways. He could just mean his name was Targ, like Targ something. Like Targ was his first name, he may mean that he can't remember his last name. And the way he's phrased it is very ambiguous. He could mean, well, I remember my name was Targ, but that's all I remember. Or, the way I choose to look at it, he means, my name was Targ, but I can't remember the rest. Who was a character in Dark Souls 1 who went missing? Possibly died. Right around the area, hey, we got a summon. Right around the area of the Duke's Archives. Black Iron Tarkus. Tarkus. See, the way I look at it is that he remembers the first part of his name, Tarkus. Tark. But he can't remember the last parts. I think he was captured by Seath, experimented on, and kind of melded with a scorpion. 'Cause there's so many things he says there about his master going mad, creating monsters. It's almost a guarantee that he means Seath. So you combine that with the fact that he mentions his name being Tark. Again, it could just be ambiguous. He may mean, yeah, I know my name was Tark, I don't remember the rest. Like, he may not remember his life or how he became a monster, stuff like that. But yeah, I choose to believe he means he can remember the first part of his name, but not the last. So yeah, I think that's Black Iron Tarkus. I know it sounds far-fetched as shit, but it makes perfect sense to me. And by the way, if you speak to him, get all his dialogue, you can then summon him for this boss fights. He makes it a little bit easier. He's not amazing, but he is cool as hell and absolutely goddamn gigantic. So, what more do you really want? Okay, let's do this shit. No. Okay. Now, don't attack her when she's in the ground. You won't do any damage. It will look like you're hitting her, but she won't lose any HP on her HP bar. Now, one of the safest places to... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, one of the safest places to fight her is behind her. If you stand in front, she can combo the crap out of you with her pincers of death. She's real freaking dangerous. And when she goes underground, you want to stand on that bit of stone that I was just on. That is a safe spot. If you're not on that, she'll probably pop out underneath you, and she can one-shot you. She does some insane freaking damage. And that's probably gonna home it. Oh, God! That attack hits me every time. God damn it. And she's beating the shit out of Tark. But that's the thing about Tark. He has such a huge HP pool. He doesn't do that much damage, but he is a hell of a tank for this fights. And here we go. Victor Aguirre. Consider that a divorce. Bitch. Okay, so we are done in this area for now. However, there is another NPC who is incredibly important. We will come back and get her later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. I just checked. We don't have any more branches, so we can't actually go unstonify the fellow that we need to unstonify to get the key to save that chick. So when we get a branch, we'll come back and save her. Right now, can't really do anything with that. And yes, by the way, you saw there's an item in the boss room back there on that log. Guess what it is? You'd think it must be amazing, right? Because you have to get the boss to charge into it and knock it over. Nope. It's a flame butterfly. One flame stinking butterfly. I was so pissed off when I went through all of the trouble of getting that thing. Because when I say you get her to charge into it, I don't mean she just runs into it. I mean she has to pop out of the ground underneath it. Pretty much perfectly. It's very hard to achieve. It's one of those things, I feel like they designed it to have something good there, and then at the last minute they just changed their mind. They were like, you know what, that's just too much of a pain in the dick. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, very quickly, let's go back to Medulla, do some leveling up. I also want to check out to see if Carillion of the Fold is around here. Because, yeah, the first time I rescued him, even though you don't really rescue him, I never realized, but, yeah, he just appears over here. Hey, buddy.
Oh, so you finally decided to join us.
I guess.
Let us resume our exploration of sorcery.
Sorcerer? Okay, so what he's selling? He's selling anything new? No, you're not. Well, get out of my sight, then. You disgust me.
One day, my teachings will save you.
Seems highly unlikely. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it was appreciated. A like, and I will see you next time for more Dark Souls 2.